The tension in this building is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Thompson back here with you ringside for the main event, RCW Christmas Crash 2018. As the ace that sets the pace, Ace Hawkins, you see him on your screen, mixing and mingling with the great fans here at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. He is ready for his chance to potentially become a three-time MWR, that's Missouri Wrestling Revival, Missouri Heavyweight Champion. But standing in his way is a man that he knows all too well in KB Violence, Karim Brigante. We saw earlier on in this program how things broke down between these two individuals. Disrespect shown by KB Violence to Ace Hawkins, and now they are about to settle the score in this main event action as part of Christmas Crash. And as you saw, it was such an honor to interview beautiful Bobby Eaton of the Midnight Express and the Ace Cowboy Bob Orton. They are here at ringside to watch this matchup present the winner with the MWR Missouri Championship that is currently held by KB Violence, and maybe not for long if Ace Hawkins has anything to say about it. A little revenge on his mind in addition to the disrespect tonight. It was KB Violence who ended the second reign of Ace Hawkins as MWR Missouri Champion. This title going back now several years, fall of 2015, when this championship was implemented as a cross-promotional championship. Many promotions in the state of Missouri have taken the honor. It is such an honor to have an MWR Missouri title defense on your card, and Ringside Championship Wrestling is proud to have it here as a main event attraction for RCW Christmas Crash 2018 here at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. An incredible night of wrestling action, and what a way to end it off with championship implications. A little bit of the history for Ace Hawkins. He won the championship first time February 11th, 2017, as he his back tastes the turnbuckle there, courtesy of KB Violence. But Ace Hawkins won it for the first time February 11th, 2017 in St. Louis, Missouri, beating Baracus, and then months later, after he had lost the title, he regained it, defeating Brandon S.B. Espinoza, also in St. Louis in July of 2017, July 22nd. And then, of course, he would lose the title March of this year to this man, KB Violence. Karim Brigante there. Ace able to finally get some offense going again, and now he's scaling all the way to the top turnbuckle. This young man, he certainly can fly. And the Ace Hawkins could have actually gone for a pinning combination there, but elected to start throwing some right hands again, showing you just how intense this rivalry is. And wait a second, almost the new champion there, referee Garrett Williams with the cover. And now, as you can see, KB Violence, nowhere can he go in this arena and get support because he is one despised individual. Nobody, no fan here tonight at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri is a fan of KB Violence, who, to his credit, did, as we mentioned, back in March 2018 in Troy, Missouri, won this championship at a big World League Wrestling Supercard. Oh, watch out. Ace, wait a minute, showing his power now, KB Violence, as Ace Hawkins tries to fight his way out. He does. KB throws him back in to the ring. Karim Brigante, internationally traveled from Italy. Watch out there. You got to pay attention to Miss Monica. Distraction worked to perfection, as Ace Hawkins was the victim there of a boot right to the face. And we are underway in an incredible main event for the MWR Missouri Championship. You're watching it here courtesy of Ringside Championship Wrestling. KB Violence now is in his second reign as champion. He had a brief lapse just weeks ago. He lost the title to Jack Gamble, but quickly within a couple of week period regained the title. So a two-time champion against a two-time champion challenger here for the MWR Missouri Heavyweight Championship. Either it's going to be KB Violence continuing his second reign of dominance on the title, or a third time the charm for Ace Hawkins. You know, Ace actually, we've had a lot of conversations leading up to this event. He has a military background, actually was stationed at Fort Leonard Wood for some time, so this is a really personal situation here. Although he may be dreaming about those days after that shot right there, but KB Violence still unable to put Ace Hawkins away. Ace, as mentioned, he was stationed here at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, some training in his military background, so a lot of pride he brings with him here. Title or not, there is a lot of pride at stake, and when you add the very prestigious MWR Missouri Championship to the mix, you're talking about a very, very intense situation, and you're seeing it here as part of RCW Christmas Crash 2018, and look right there, as you can see, Brigante does not mind bending the rules almost until they break, and breaking them if necessary. He will do whatever it takes to take that championship, the MWR Missouri title, back to Italy, Rome, Italy to be exact, and showcase it. He's done that before, took it to Italy, and of course was parading around with it, and an Italian championship that he held at one time, had 2 championships on his shoulder, around his waist, however you wanted to position them on your body. And now Bravad here and just cinching in now, trying to get a submission from Ace Hawkins, but I've known Ace for quite some time. I think that is not going to be the case. A young man who has a lot of heart, a lot of fire in him. He is not going out without the biggest of fights, and in this venue, in this situation, packed house, capacity crowd at RCW Christmas Crash, in front of many of his brothers and sisters in uniform, he is not going down without a true battle, and he leveled KB Violence, who is, as you can see from the look on his face, he may be seeing some stars right now. Ace Hawkins was able to connect. And there, look at this, Ace on fire. He's bringing it, look at that. Just picking up additional steam and speed. Every one of those forearms coming in at KB Violence. Little shout out here, here he comes. Ace Hawkins maybe looking for the knockout blow. He delivers it right there. And look at KB Violence, oh wow. Maybe a little bit of luck, maybe a little bit of good positioning as Karim Brigante was able to fall to the floor. Had he remained in the ring, that might have been an opening for Ace Hawkins to pick up a victory. Karim Brigante in there, you see, she's a beautiful young lady, but don't let that pretty face fool you. She is as mean as they come. I'm talking about Miss Monica Passeri. And when you mix that with this giant of a man that is KB Violence, Karim Brigante, you got a tremendous combination of success, as KB Violence, Karim Brigante was looking for the victory there after the spear, complaining to referee Garrett Williams about the cadence of his count. So many great superstars from throughout the Midwest area have held the MWR Missouri title. I mentioned a couple of the others earlier. Baracus was one who actually lost the title back in February of 2017 to Ace Hawkins, as did a little exchange of the championship with Brandon S.B. Espinoza. We mentioned Jack Gamble. Ricky Cruz is a former champion. Really has become kind of a standard-bearing championship in this area. I'm proud to add it to the RCW Heavyweight Championship, to championships that could be decided on any given ringside championship wrestling event. Proud to have Brian Kelly here with Missouri Wrestling Revival. He's at ringside, of course, as always. We've seen him before on this broadcast, taking pictures. Glad to have him. It's almost it's a given. RCW is somewhere. We're going to make sure to do all we can to reach out, let Brian Kelly know so he can get the date on his calendar. Because remember, he could be anywhere in a 4-state area. Ms. Monica looks on. She's thinking maybe this can be a pass-out situation. Ace Hawkins. That arm keeps going down. It's over. I thought that was going to be the third time. Miss Monica's upset about it. She's saying, how in the world is Ace Hawkins still in this fight? What a battle it has been. It has been intense from the very get-go. Ace just throwing in shots to each side of the ribcage area of KB Violence, but they weren't enough to knock out the big man, who was looking for a knockout blow of his own. Look at this. Head scissor takeover right there by Ace Hawkins. Both men spin at this time. Right at around 10 minutes of action thus far, and 10 minutes of intense action, let me tell you that. Plus, we saw the confrontation earlier in this broadcast at RCW Christmas Crash 2018, so you know that had to take a little bit out of them as well. The adrenaline, just everything, your nerves, you got a tremendous crowd on hand. Everything combined really will wear down and wear on an athlete's body and his health condition. Ace Hawkins firing back now. Again, we've said it before, say it again, and we'll say it repeatedly if we have to. He will not go out without a fight, and that's exactly what the case is here. He blocked a swinging forearm there from KB Violence. He tries to connect to the boot. Look at that elbow making its connection from Ace Hawkins to KB Violence and a drop kick. Again, the size advantage. KB Violence, you can see right here how much of an edge he has. He's taller. He's got the bigger size as far as body weight. But then again, the speed, the endurance of Ace Hawkins, don't forget about that. He also can scale those turnbuckles and deliver some high-impact offense. And that's exactly what he's looking to do here. Ace Hawkins realizes that this can be an equalizer if he's able to hit a big-time move off the top. Miss Monica is complaining to referee Garrett Williams, telling him to get Ace Hawkins down off the top. Ace is going to go for it here. Oh, man, Ace connects. Swanton there. He has both legs. He had one big leg grapevine. And again, it was not enough. Hey, give the devil his due. We talked about the fight and Ace Hawkins, but make no mistake about it, ladies and gentlemen, KB Violence brings an incredible fight of his own. So Ace Hawkins will have to bring not just his A game, but really his A-plus game to win that title back and hopefully be a third-time champion, as it looks like Karim Brigante may be ending all of those dreams right now for Ace Hawkins. Referee 2 count only, very close. A very close situation there. Back and forth action. You see it right here. Ringside Championship Wrestling bringing you the finest in sports action, professional wrestling style, anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world for that matter. And we're bringing you two of the best in the game today. KB Violence, Karim Brigante, your MWR Missouri Heavyweight Champion, and his challenger, a 2-time former champion in the ace that sets the pace, Ace Hawkins. Remember, it was just a few months ago. Look at that. Stunned right there. Ace Hawkins looking around. He may have even stunned himself that he was able to hit that maneuver, and that may be a game changer. Ace realizes it. Looking to go all the way again to the top as Miss Monica's having a screaming fit. Oh, man. May have made a mistake there. Should have tried something else. Maybe should have even went for a cover. Watch out here. Brigante to the floor, and that's an unforgiving floor here at the Nutter Fieldhouse in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. These great fans are having a good time. Giving some grief to KB Violence, and he has certainly earned it with his disrespect of all the fans here tonight. Nobody, as I mentioned, nobody here likes him. And here comes Ace Hawkins. Again, another head scissor takeover, flying high. Is the man, the ace that sets the pace, and he's right there at the feet of two legends. And the ace Cowboy, Bob Orton, and beautiful Bobby Eaton, and they're getting a true ringside seat. Bob Orton's gonna move out of the way. Says, wait a minute, I didn't sign up to wrestle here tonight. You know Bob Orton can still go, no question about it, but he's just here to be a spectator, enjoy meeting all the great fans in Fort Leonard Wood and the surrounding area that came out for this event. He wants to let these guys duke it out and settle it for themselves. You see Brian Kelly in the background getting some great pictures of this action. But you know, Bobby Eaton and Bob Orton, they're just here to be, as mentioned, guests of honor. And they will present the winner of this matchup with the title. And what a battle it's been. As KB Violence is looking for some way, somehow, to get back in, and he does, as does Ace Hawkins. Who's going to hold on? Who is going to be the Missouri Wrestling Revival Missouri champion when the dust settles and the smoke clears? Oh, and the dust may have just settled and the smoke may clear right here. Your champion still, no! I thought for certain right there Ace Hawkins was on Dream Street and KB Violence was going to go right back to Italy. Karim Brigante as your Missouri Wrestling Revival Missouri champion, but somehow again digging deep down inside, Ace Hawkins, whatever adrenaline, whatever energy he has left in his body, he may have pulled it all right there to kick out after that shot was delivered by the big man, 240 plus pounds, 250. KB Violence, Karim Brigante. And fans, I apologize. Please stay with us. I understand we are having a bit of technical difficulties. Hopefully we'll be able to continue bringing this matchup to you. Stay with us. Our screen's out. I hear they're telling me in the truck that the audio remains, but the picture's out, so I can tell you what's happening right here. KB Violence is going to try to put the nail in the coffin here and he is showboating, gloating. I think I hear where the truck is telling me we're in and out, so stay with us. We apologize. KB Violence was unsuccessful in hitting a move here. They tell me we've got things cleared up just in time for that super kick. Super kick 1 and super kick 2 from Ace Hawkins. What a blow delivered. We have a new champion. We have a new MWR Missouri champion for a third time. It's the Ace that sets the pace. Ace Hawkins, history has been made. You can see this great crowd is very happy about the results here. A new MWR Missouri champion. You better believe a celebration is about to occur as Ace Hawkins has indeed made history. A three-time Missouri heavyweight champion is recognized by Missouri Wrestling Revival, and what an extra thrill it has to be for him to have accomplished this feat at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri's Nutter Fieldhouse. There you see it, a new champion. Hand is raised by referee Garrett Williams, and in the ring now, beautiful Bob Eaton and the Ace Cowboy Bob Orton. Bob Orton on your left, Bob Eaton on the right, coming over, handshake. Handshake from Bob Orton. History has indeed been made. Wrestling fans, it has been such an honor and a privilege to bring you RCW Christmas Crash 2018, a special presentation of RCW Ringside Edition TV, and right there you see the man himself, Ace Hawkins. The celebration will go on here. What a way to end 2018, thanking all his great fans, Ace Hawkins, and on behalf of all of us here at Ringside Championship Wrestling. Hey, wait just a minute! Come on! Come on, I'm gonna get away from the announcer's booth. This is disgusting. Come on. Let's get some control out here, guys. Come on. Come on. Well, as you can see, fans, with that announcement, I'm sorry I had to get away from the broadcast area. We have sheer pandemonium. We apologize for the audio. It was, I believe, damaged. Some of the action that was spilling out all over the ring. They've damaged our cables over here. Hopefully, we're still with you. I hope you can hear me wherever you are. We now have turned this into a mixed tag team match. We have a new Missouri heavyweight champion. No matter what happens here, Ace Hawkins is the new champion, third time in, but his victory celebration was about to be spoiled by KB Violence, Karim Brigante, and we're going to have none of that. Cameron Burnett, good thing she's here. We saw her matchup earlier on with Miss Monica Passeri, and Miss Monica got that victory, a little assist by her man KB Violence. And now remember, in a mixed tag team situation, the females have to wrestle the females, the men have to wrestle the men, so there's not going to be any cross-pollination here as far as that is concerned, not in Ringside Championship Wrestling rules. So we will have a little bonus here. Didn't expect this at all. That's the thing about it when you come to Ringside Championship Wrestling Live. You certainly get every dollar's worth, every penny's worth. And here you're getting some bonus action, and the girls are back at it again. No love lost here between these two, especially after what happened earlier on in this broadcast. And Cameron right there, she's in a bad part of town, though. That is not where you want to be. And you have KB Violence, Karim Brigante, and Miss Monica around. Collectively, as always, you know they are the Roman Dynasty. And they have been one of the most successful duos to come down the road in many, many years. Miss Monica, former MWR Missouri Wrestling Revival Female Wrestler of the Year. Second time for us, actually, I guess technically now a third time. 2 times on 2 different nights, and now her third match in Ringside Championship Wrestling. Impromptu action as Cameron Brigante, looks like she was whipping out a Luthez press there against Miss Monica Passeri. Mixed tag team action. We saw it when I was trying to get to ringside. Chaos ensued. Referee Garrett Williams was nailed by KB Violence, Karim Brigante. We have referee Doug Markham back out here. Good thing Doug was hanging around. Seasoned pro that he is. You've seen him many times on Major League Wrestling. For those of you who follow that organization, he is certainly moving up the ladder of the wrestling world. Glad to have him here first time in Ringside Championship Wrestling. And he has done a fantastic job here at Christmas Crash. Ms. Monica, Cameron Brigante, this may be the rivalry of the future. As Miss Monica was face planted there by Cameron. Cameron going for a cover. Now wait a minute, KB Violence, get him out of here. Not to interact with the ladies in this one. Again, men versus men, women versus women. I apologize, we're still having some technical difficulties. Hang with us, there we go, we're back. Tell you what, all the action and excitement is just throwing us a curveball or two from a technical standpoint. That's another reason. You never know. If the TV system goes down, if you were there live, you don't have to worry about it. You would have been able to see the action. So that's why we encourage you, yes, watch us on television. Watch us wherever we are, High Spots Wrestling Network, YouTube, Facebook, but also be there live. As a good old promoter friend of mine once said, there is nothing like seeing it live, and that's exactly what happens when Ringside Championship Wrestling comes at you. Don't forget to like us. Follow us on Facebook. We're also on Twitter at RCW Ringside and RCWRingside.com. 2019 promises to be an incredible year. We made that promise to Kyle Roberts. He's going to get his shot somewhere, somehow, against superstar Steve Fender for the RCW Championship. We certainly will hope to have another MWR Missouri title match in 2019 as we have had here to close out 2018, and what a way to do it. With the matchup we just saw, and now the way we're going to end Christmas Crash with Miss Monica Passeri and KB Violence, Karim Brigante, collectively the Roman Dynasty against Cameron Brigante, the captain of Team Babe, and her partner on this occasion, the ace that sets the pace, and the new 3-time MWR Missouri champion, Ace Hawkins. Now you got to give Monica a lot of credit. She has gone right back to the left arm that was damaged in their earlier one-on-one contest. You know, Cameron came out. She was trying to help out Ace Hawkins. They're good friends. She saw, I'm sure she was watching the action in the locker room area on a monitor and saw what was going on and realized, hey, this is unfair. At least I can do something to offset this situation, give Ace a break. And she came in and delivered a missile drop kick to KB Violence. I think that kind of surprised him. And then here we go with this mixed tag, but you did see she was taped up coming out. Her arm, the damage had been done, and now more damage being done to it, and this is what happens. Miss Monica zones in on a body part, goes to work, and she especially likes to zone in on the arm, the left arm of an individual, and try to lock in one of her submission holds. It just helps her in her efforts to be successful, and she certainly has indeed been very successful in this sport. Internationally traveled from Rome, Italy, has competed all over Europe. And of course here in the United States, and they are certainly looking to go all over the world in 2019. But will it be on a high note? Will it be on a victorious note? Or will Ace Hawkins and Cameron Brigante, the captain of Team Babe, be able to sour grapes and send KB Violence and Miss Monica back to Italy on a losing note. Fans are trying to get behind and rally behind Karim Brigante, and she certainly needs it right here because Miss Monica has really done a great job in focusing on the arm, and now she's going to look to tag in KB Violence, Karim Brigante. And remember, he cannot battle Cameron. It's got to be Ace. And here comes the new champion right now. We're going to resume this rivalry that may never end. Watch out here. We're going to call that, we may call that a 5-7-3 or a 4-1-7, depending on what part of the state of Missouri you're in as far as area codes are concerned. Ace Hawkins here now. Lots of energy still left. He's looking for something high impact. Shrug off by KB Violence, and he's able to connect with glancing boots that caught Ace Hawkins. KB Violence, remember, he's going to leave here regardless as now a former champion. But it would be a nice measure of revenge for him to send Ace Hawkins to the locker room area with a mixed tag team loss and maybe reposition himself to get a shot at the title. What a battle these two young men had just minutes ago, and now they're continuing it here in a mixed tag team format. What a night this has been. Shocking situations. You see a great shot of our fans there. They're having a great time at RCW Christmas Crash 2018. Just like Miss Monica, KB Violence has targeted the left arm, in this case of Ace Hawkins. And now looking for a submission here with this crossface. Does Ace Hawkins have anything left in the tank, especially after such an incredible title match he just endured against the now former champion KB Violence? Looking for a cover there. Now wait a minute. There's a crucifix-like pin there, but back and forth action here. Each man trying to get a pinfall. They're still spent. They just battled for a good 20 minutes plus before this mixed tag, and now they're back in action at it. That may be all she wrote right there. It's not to be. KB Violence knows that Ace Hawkins can bring it. He's looking for something here. He's wait, here comes, now wait a minute, 2-on-1. No, wait a minute, Monica's going after Cameron, and we got all kinds of pandemonium going on here. Stay with us, fans. Oh, KB Violence, Karim Brigante is calling for it here. What are they looking for? Maybe pile drivers in stereo coming up here. Don't adjust your volume. This may be a booming sound if they're able to hit these pile drivers. No, wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Ace and Cameron have done it. Ace Hawkins and Karim Brigante have picked up the victory in this mixed tag team matchup. Incredible action. Ace Hawkins, the new MWR Missouri champion, and Karim Brigante, just when it looked like it was going to be all she wrote for these two in the mixed tag team situation. As you see your winners there, referee Doug Markham raising the hands of the captain of Team Babe, Karim Brigante, and the ace that sets the pace, Ace Hawkins. What a matchup it was. What an event this has been. RCW Christmas Crash 2018 right here from Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri's Nutter Fieldhouse. A new champion, a new MWR Missouri champion has been crowned. His name is Ace Hawkins. He will go into 2019 as the man that holds the gold. He won it. Let's take a look at a replay right here. This is where it looked like everything was well in hand for the Roman dynasty. You see KB Violence calling for it there. Looked like it was going to be pile drivers in unison. Had them cinched up. Took a little bit too much time, a little bit too much arrogance. And the ace that sets the pace, and the captain of Team Babe made the Roman dynasty pay and sends them to Italy. And it's not going to be a happy flight back home, but it's a celebration here at the Nutter Fieldhouse for the ace that sets the pace, your brand new MWR Missouri Heavyweight Champion, Ace Hawkins. What a moment. Let's let Ace enjoy it. Thank you for watching RCW Ringside Edition TV Special Christmas Crash 2018. We'll see you in 2019. Happy holidays, everybody.